Alright. Seems like things are working again. Alright. Clicking around, getting other stuff set up. Okay, so I dropped my microphone recently, so I want to make sure that this guy's still working. I think it is. It looks like it is. Yeah, we're good there. But that all being said, I need to put this thing on a bit more of a safe spot on the table. Otherwise, this thing is going to get destroyed, and I'm going to have to buy a new one. They're not that expensive, but they're expensive enough to make me not want to do it. But alright, so I think I've decided I'm going to use these streams as a way to sort of do a, what is it called? A retrospective, but kind of like a update on kind of where whatever I'm working on is currently at. So I'll start with like a sort of overview of what's changed since last time, and then sort of what I plan on doing, for the future or whatever, or what I plan on doing for the stream, or just in general what I plan on doing for the future. And then after that, just kind of demonstrate a little bit of it, and then just kind of go. It's a little bit like if you've ever worked in the software industry, it's a little bit like the Scrum sort of Scrum methodology, whatever. Basically, in certain businesses, and I'm totally not stalling for time right now. I'm totally not stalling, but delaying having to do this. I don't know. I want to talk about this a little bit. I'm being real. The Scrum methodology, right, is sort of a way of sort of keeping track of larger projects. And so basically everybody gets up for this thing called stand-up, and they talk about whatever they're currently doing for that day, like whatever they're currently working on, what they did the last time they did stand-up. Usually that's just the last day, or like the last work day. And they just get up and they talk about what they did. And it's incredibly stressful and horrifying because now suddenly you're being held accountable for, whatever mistakes you made that day. And if you didn't do anything, that's also really scary. So, yeah, definitely forces you to be a little bit good at public speaking. Making a bunch of socially inept programmers get up to talk about what they did. It's not one of the best ideas that the software industry has had, but whatever. So what I've currently worked on here is hello, welcome. I think you probably already know what Scrum is, so I don't think I'll need to go back into that. And also you might not want to know what that is. I'll leave that be on that. But welcome, Japs. How you doing? Man, my eyes are freaking out. Need to figure out how to fix that. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. But you doing fine? Good to hear. Sorry, I went completely silent. I completely stopped. I admit I kind of may have forgot that I had to do, or that I was going to do this, and did a bunch of stuff in an hour that I was planning on doing during the stream. What are you explaining? What were you explaining? Yeah, I was explaining Scrum. Because I think I'm gonna turn this stream into a little bit of like, kind of like a stand-up a little bit. It's going to be me kind of doing a demo of what I've done so far, and what's there kind of left to do. or what I'm planning on doing, you know, for the stream or for like the short future, and kind of you know, explaining kind of a little bit of the innards of what I'm doing. I feel like that's a cool way of doing it, in my opinion, because then it also lets people kind of see what. I mean, I don't think I'm good enough to like teach, but you know, it can give some people some ideas for solving their own problems, stuff like that, for game development. Maybe at least give them some insight in how stuff works. Yeah. So I guess to get started, right? I talked about it in a tweet a couple days ago, but I have been working on. So I was working on character switching, and that is basically done. You've got 3 playstyles, and then the characters will change depending on what playstyle you pick. And right now, the playstyle changing hasn't been set yet, so I need to do that. But you got like the ability to, like, you know, change them right here, do stuff like that. So all the UI here is done. I need to fix this. This should not be here. I need to figure out how to get rid of that. But other than that, oh, and this too, This is bad. I don't like this. I don't know why this is even an option in Godot, because like, yeah, this is great if you're like browsing a website, but there's never gonna be a reason for you to, whatever. Anyway, so we'll say, even though it doesn't really matter, we'll say, because what I'm currently testing is the shield character type, and that basically is a character type that has a perfect guard. As you can see here, it's very small, and I might want to make it bigger, but he has a little bit of a, or the character has a little bit of a sort of area in front of them, and if you tap at the right moment, you'll either activate a shield, which you can't see, but it'll say like in the bottom of the screen like what state the character's currently in. But if you tap it right when you hit, which I need to get better at, so let's see, right about, there you go. So like you see that'll like stop for a moment, and bam, with that, it does a perfect guard. Oh, and then if you fuck it up, you just die. But yeah, if you do a perfect guard, it will not use one of your shields. So like if we play again here, so like we can, every time I click, it uses up a sort of shield unit. So if you want to, so if I use it all up, now I can't shield anymore. So now I have to actually play the game normally until I get a shield back, and then I can go, okay, I'll take this risk, bam, oh, and then I die. But yeah, so that's how that works. That's how that works. Needs visuals though. Oh yeah. I was actually gonna do some yesterday, but I ended up not doing that because I was too busy drawing another picture that really did not need to be made, but I wanted to do it, and it didn't even come out good. It made me sad. But yeah, so I'm gonna be adding. I think after this stream, I think I'm gonna sort of start gearing myself towards doing more art. I don't know how I'm going to stream that. As I said before, I use a Surface to do all my art, which, unless I can combine like a stream from like my Surface, if there's a way for me to get the visual from my Surface to the sort of this computer, then I can do it. But I'll need to look into that. I think there's a way to do it, but it's going to be a little bit more work than just setting up a live stream and just making OBS just point at the things I want it to point at. But yeah, a Surface. Yeah. The Surface is a tablet. It's a tablet PC though. It is a fully featured Windows PC with a pen. It comes with a pen. Originally, it actually was a Wacom pen. It was or Wacom, or whatever you want to pronounce it. So it was actually a Wacom tablet, basically, with Windows on it. It was cool. And then I upgraded it to, so I had a 2, and then I upgraded to a 4. And the 4 has been treating me very well. It's very nice. At some point, though, I do want to get a one for the actual like a big drawing tablet that just it's like a monitor that connects to your PC, like the normal ones you'd think about when you hear like a Cintiq or whatever. But I don't know if I'm good enough to justify it yet, so yeah. Oh, I am using Streamlabs, but let's see. You can send the screen to another broadcast. Oh, interesting. Good to know. I'll look into that then. I'll look into that. Because that'd be nice, especially because I do want to just do. Because I'm not the best at art. Like I can draw obviously, but like I'm not the best. And it'd be kind of cool to have a way to like, show my improvement in some form, or like force people to, or no, force myself to, I don't know, hold myself accountable for practicing. I don't know, or getting suggestions from people that are better than me at drawing. I don't know, whatever. I don't know what streaming art is for. I don't know why people do it, other than just to watch people draw. Anyway, so what else did I do? I think that was the main thing. I've got. Oh yeah, so I also fixed a bug. So if you notice, right? Ooh, send phone. Oh, okay, that's cool. I will actually look into that. Because this is a phone game actually. So, well, it might be a little bit risky to use my real phone, or my normal phone, and not a like dummy phone. Fuck. Right. It would be nice to be able to show how this works, because on mobile, right? It actually works a little bit differently, not by much. It's gonna look the same, but you've got to like press somewhere else. Whoa, doggy showing off tummy, scandalous. Also, woo, game time. Yes, exactly. This is gonna be a lot of this stream might actually be shorter than usual, because it's going to I don't know. I think a lot of the stuff that I want to fix, or that I want to add, is going to be really easy to add, and then I should just be good. And then I have to start working on art. So we'll see. But yeah, I was saying before. Sorry, I gotta learn to not get super, like, to keep my train of thought while looking at chat. But yeah. So here you can see like the background is actually scrolling now, despite the camera here being active. Because when in a viewport, if your camera is active, the background doesn't, the parallax background doesn't scroll. It only scrolls based on where the camera's moving. But if you have another viewport, which is basically just another game instance running in your game, then you can actually have this parallax scroll manually, and make it look like it's actually a part of the game. And you could even do stuff like, if I had a little bit more of an understanding of the 3D part of Godot, I could have like a instance of like Godot 3D running behind my 2D game, right? So I could have like a 3D background with like, models of like 3D models of like mountains in like, sort of space and stuff like that. That could be fun. I saw a lot of there were a lot of games back in the day, like especially on N64, that had like a 3D backdrop but 2D assets kind of look. No, those are always fun. But yes, yes, Saw Pancake, it was your idea for me to maybe show a little bit of the tummy here. Or just do 3D work as 2D. I mean, yeah, like, you can also have, like, 2D objects with a viewport in the game. Or 3D objects in a 3D viewport that have 2D. Yeah, Jax shows up to every single one, and I'm kind of, or almost every single one. And honestly, dude, you don't have to. I'm not a big stream watcher, so I wouldn't, or I find it difficult to go to a person's stream every single time. I do appreciate it, though. At the very least, to, have somebody to talk to, so thank you very much. But yeah, like, there are, you can, in Godot, and I shouldn't just keep talking about this, I should probably actually at least either show something or do something. But there's ways for you to, like, have a 3D object in space that's actually 2D because it's using a 2D viewport. So you can have like Paper Mario kind of stuff. You can also do that with sprites, I assume. And then you can also do like Well, I guess back to like the Klonoa stuff, right? Like, 2D objects and 3D environments, but just focus more on the 3D where you're going around corners and stuff. But I don't know. I need to learn more about Godot 3D. I do not know anything about it. I mostly work in 2D because 2D is way faster to do for me because I can draw. I can't 3D model, and 3D modeling takes more time than drawing usually for small stuff. So 2D games are way easier to make, in my opinion. That can change from person to person, though. Anyway, so yeah, I'd say that's kind of what I've completed since we've last met, since we've last talked. Is the scrolling background here. We've got a new type of character, which is the perfect guard character. The character that can like block, but if you don't actively block, you will die instantly. And then we have I guess I did a couple changes to the UI to make it look a little bit better. That's basically it. There are a couple bugs that I've introduced since then, and we'll probably run into them as we work. But I want to get the basis of the game done before I actually introduce more bugs. Oh yeah. I think Unity doesn't have like what you're working in. Japs is Unity. I think that the 2D stuff in that is a little bit weirder because it still wants to do 3D things. Like when you do 2D in Godot, it's actually like a separate environment. Like you can actually see here, that game doesn't exist on the 3D plane. There's nothing affecting it. So it's all done in sort of a 2D scale. Everything's measured by like pixels. It's very nice. I like it a lot. I don't even have to think about what's happening in 3D. Yeah. So like you can just whoop, it's right there. So it's neat. It's cool. And then you can put viewports in here if you want to, that are running sort of scenes and stuff like that. And then that actually you can sort of have your 2D game running in a 3D environment and whatever you want to do. But anyway, I'm getting sidetracked a little bit. I think so. What I want to do today is the first thing I want to do right after I finish the spiel is get started with a little bit of what is it called? I'm gonna get started with a little bit of oh man, I'm like all over the place. I think I tried to make this more formal and I made it more awkward. But anyway, I'm gonna be working on trying to add the characters or the playstyle switching. So that's gonna be the first thing I'm gonna do today. Is basically when you do this, it should change what type of playstyle it is. For now, since Touch of Death will be easy to add because it's literally just removing lives. That's not that big of a problem. But basically, I want to make it so that when you switch to a different type of playstyle, it'll load the character of that playstyle. And that should be pretty dang easy, I hope. But yeah. Yeah, that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. But yeah, Japs, Godot is pretty dang cool. If you want to do more 2D stuff, I would highly recommend it. Alright, so let's add a new thingamadoodle here. Alright. So I actually did not think about how I was going to approach this. I had a couple ways. So what happens right now is that when you go to change character and you switch these, right? Whoopsie. There should be a playstyle. Well, okay, so you do it right. So you go here, you change character, and you switch between one of these three options, and then you select. There's actually in the global script, and I will say everything's gotten a lot messier. I haven't made as much effort to try and organize this stuff. I admit. No, like, yeah, I mean, you can shift from 2D to 3D, but you have to use a 2D or 3D node. So, like, if I do, I'm not gonna go super into it, but if I type, like, scene, new scene, and go 3D scene, it creates this. So now it's a spatial node. And so this actually exists on a 3D plane. Yeah, stuff's just straight up gone, because it doesn't exist on in this plane. So now, if you create a spatial node, then it exists on the 3D plane. So I go here, there's nothing here, 3D, there's stuff here. That's how it works. If I like add a child node, right, then you have spatial, and you have all this other stuff that you have, like, so you have paths and basically 3D versions of all the 2D stuff. And that's how that works. I haven't messed with it that much, but it's neat, it's cool. I really like it. I really like the separation of 2D and 3D. I know that probably leads to some issues with things you might want to do, but you got viewports to solve that problem, so this is way better. This is such like a million times a better solution. But I could go on forever about this. I think that, like, from what I understand, I haven't touched 2D Unity yet in a while, so maybe it's better. Maybe they have implemented a little bit of what's going on here. But when I was doing it, I hated it. I did not like it. Alright, now. Just make really amazing sprites. Yeah, no, I need to make better. Well, so since it's gonna be like a big, it's gonna kind of be a weird crossover game with a bunch of different stuff. Like, not necessarily like there'll be like original characters and stuff in it, but there's gonna be a lot of different things in it. So I'm probably gonna make like sprites that look like they're drawn out of crayon or something, because I think that would be the best way to do it. Like, have like, if it's a real person, because there is going to be one real person in this game, who is not hiding behind an avatar like myself. And I'm just going to stick his face on a stick figure and then tie him to a rocket, so we'll see how that goes. Alright, anyway. Yes, so in global, right, did I not load that script or whatever? I think I got distracted by the 3D, 2D stuff. But yeah, so there's a thing here. Is it here? Yeah, so there's a thing here that says that right now it's set to the default playstyle, which is lives. And basically this variable here, and I'm planning on having it save, so when you like turn off your phone or do whatever, it will sort of maintain whatever playstyle you had, and just load like whatever character playstyle combination you picked. But I need to make it so that it's one of these. I think it's going to be world. It's probably going to have to be world or something else. Maybe like maybe I can have in world. Like I can have a 2D. We'll do that. I'm going to set that to this. We're going to go player selector. Right now, I'm just going to do this to see if I have caused any node tree issues. I don't think I did. I don't think that did anything. It looks fine. I need to make it so that when people post emotes, it throws them on screen, because that'd be cute. Fuck. Nah. It seems like everything's working fine though. Everything's colliding. I can die. All right, so that's fine then. That's fine. So then what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna attach a script. I think player selector is fine. It didn't need to be a 2D node, but I'm gonna leave it that way because I want to make sure that I don't have any weird positional stuff. I swear that means something to me, but it probably won't to you, and I don't want to go too far in explaining myself. Unless people ask. But I'm just gonna say, like, you know, it's weird positional stuff. Stuff will happen if I don't pay attention. Okay, we're going to do next is we're going to have to add... So I'm going to have... No, because it can read from global and just no. But I do want it to have an array of characters. Or maybe a dictionary. Can you make dictionaries? Let's see. Dictionary Godot. Because I learned a little bit about how dictionaries work in Godot. Dang it, you can't. Why don't they let you do that? That seems like a very useful thing to do. Let's see before I say anything. Yep. That's odd. That's really strange. That's really strange, guys. That's really strange. I think though, since I think that's fine though. I think I can just do well, actually, you know what I can do? I can go into playstyles if I look through all my scripts here. Actually, I can just, it's probably open somewhere here. Let's see. Is it? Nope. Oh no, it's in characters, because characters playstyles. So this is a dictionary, by the way, for if anyone was curious. It's basically like it's like an array, but instead of using numbers to sort of organize information, you just use like strings to sort of tie a value to a key. So it's like the name of this playstyle is lives, the ID is also live, description. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to add a new thing that... Actually, no, I don't need to do that. I don't need to do that because I think that this will be 1, 2, 3. So I think actually that's fine. I think that's fine. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go... No, actually that would be a problem. Whatever, we'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. I'll write this stuff out, and then when it becomes a problem, I'll worry about it. But you can turn a dictionary into an array, and then just sort of get information from it that way. Unfortunately, or not unfortunately, I think I'm just gonna ignore that problem for now. I do want to have an array though, so we're gonna go export. And I think it's what I do for the spawners. I guess an array. And what did it look like in code here? Export. Oh yeah, no, because the spawner is different. That's what it looks like. So, like that. So go like this. I'm just gonna straight up take it, and we're gonna go back to player selector, and then we're gonna go this. And then instead of object types, we're going to go player types. And what we're going to do here is go back to this. And we're going to go to player selector. And we're going to go like this. And we're going to say that we want an array of 3 objects. Right now, it's just going to be player. Oh, fuck. Wait, that's not what I want to do. It's this. So we're going to go that, load, and we go into scenes. Character. Oh, wait, right. Where did I put it? I think this is where my yeah, this is where the organization of these files is starting to break down. I will probably need to organize this better later, but the key word for that is later, not now. Scenes, object scenes, player shield. So, I'm kind of curious while I'm doing this. I know why Japs... Oh, okay. I'll see you later, Japs. Yeah, I'll be here for about, like, maybe, I think, around 4 hours, I think, probably is how long I'm going to go for at max. I don't know. I might go longer. It depends. But I think 4 hours is, like, where it's probably going to stop. I am curious, actually. Like, I know why... Oh, you gotta go too? Okay. Well, bye. Never mind. I guess that question can wait till you get back. Oh no. So no. I was gonna say I know why Japs comes here because or why he would be interested in watching this because he's also a game developer. So he's got some insight into why. Okay. So I know why he would be here, right? Like, because he kind of understands a little bit about game design. But from what I should say, he's had some experience working in it. He can kind of sort of understand a little bit what's happening. I guess with you, Saw Pancake, I don't know if you have any experience making games, but if you don't, I'm kind of curious, like, what makes it, or I don't know, like, if you're watching this in the background, like, you're not actually watching, like, the screen, or if it's, or how you're watching the stream. But I'm kind of curious as to, like, what's the appeal for you watching this kind of stuff? Or watching me program, I guess. I could have worded that question better, but whatever. Whatever. We'll roll with that. Dog, because doggo is eye candy. That's why. Oh well, thank you. I can understand that. It is by design. So. Working as intended, thank you very much. You guys do? That's it. That's fine. I guess for some people, they don't like... A lot of people don't like think too hard about like the stuff they like. They just enjoy it. And I honestly think that's a mentally healthier way of going about things. So I guess... And a lot of people do it that way, so I guess that's fine. I know that some people like to like sort of give advice or like, hey, you should try doing this. That's why they like sticking around. But you haven't really like chimed in with any like ideas or anything like that. And that's also fine. But let me watch what I want. I don't know. Listen, I'm not saying I'm not saying it's bad. Everybody has their reasons, and it's totally fine. But I'm losing my train of thought as I'm typing this out. But yeah, no, I guess it's for me, I'm kind of trying to figure out like what is the appeal of a code stream, because they've actually been doing better than my gameplay streams. So I'm kind of curious to like I'm trying to figure out why. Like what am I doing here? Oh, I'm sorry. You're fine. It's okay. You can hang out here and just listen to me talk and wobble around. Let's see. But no, it's mostly just kind of market research. I didn't chime in. What do you mean? Oh. I mean, sorry. You don't. No, it's not like a bad thing. I'm just saying, like, a lot of people that watch this, that were watching the stream, or the programming stream, were like, oh, hey, you should try doing this, you should try doing that. And I was like, oh, well, that's an appeal of watching something like this, because you can sort of have your own input, and you can kind of feel like you're sort of vicariously making a game. But you don't do that. So I was like, okay, so what's your appeal here? It's literally, for me, it's just market research. It's like, what do people like? What can I kind of, do to make this thing more interesting, make this stream more appealing? Maybe it is just like, stick on some tunes, just be a dog, type some letters. Maybe that's all I need. And I'm sorry I made you sad. I'm sorry. I know it doesn't look like I'm sorry, but I'm sorry. Alright, so what we're going to do here is we are going to make it so that basically function read or load player. Yeah, we'll do that. Actually, what we want here is a position node as well. No, actually, no, we don't. No, we don't, because the player selector is the position, right? If I just do this and I move it wherever. Yes, it's right there. So we're going to do that. I'm going to set the player's position to 0. Right there. Yeah, you're fine. Don't worry about it. It's purely out of curiosity, not out of offense. I'm not expecting anybody. In fact, honestly, if you just want to like watch me code and make stuff, that's honestly pretty awesome too. Just because it's cool to see people just enjoying the process. I don't know how to use my words. I'm coding right now. I lose like freaking talking ability when I'm coding. That's the one thing. No, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. I'm supposed to be coding. I don't want to get too chatty. But, or at least if I do talk, it's got to be about what I'm doing. Okay, so getting back on the actual like code here. So this function is going to load the player, and it's going to read from global. So global dot playstyle, and let's see. Playstyle is going to be. Oh yeah, it's going to be lives, right? So it's going to want to load that. So if we... Oh, that's the problem. So I think... Do we want to do that? I think that would be the easier way of doing it. If I just hard code the array. You know what? Actually, no, because this array is probably going to be pretty small. So what I can do is I can just go for each. We're gonna for each. Let's make sure that the player script here. This extends player. So let's get player type. Player type. We'll do that. That I think is probably the best way to do it. And then we go back to player, and we'll go. That should be better. And then we do that. Copy. Player. Then we go down to. Player selector, global playstyle. Okay, so let's see, global playstyle, and then is it going to be a for each here? We're going to search through. Yeah, I think so. For player types, no, for player or for type in player types, we're going to. Oh wait, no, we got to put the signifier here, and then type. Is that fine? That should be fine. So type dot get, maybe not player types. Let's go with not instance. Instance is actually a thing that. Well, let's just do that. Get player typ, and then. Oh no, that won't work because these packed objects are not accessible. I can't ask them what they are because they're a packed scene, so they're not gonna work. So this actually isn't useful. I'll keep it because I might want it, but that actually isn't useful. That's not useful. Okay, so then I guess we'll have to hard code it. I'm not gonna mess around with this too much, so. I really do hope that the Godot decides to, or makes dictionaries exportable, because that'd be nice. Actually, you know what? You know what? We can just try it. Let's see. It might work. Yep. Can't take hints. That's fine. All right. We just ruined that too. It's probably set back to 0 again. Oh no, it's back. Cool. Let's see. So let's go back up to. We want characters, and we want to put down a. Like, index. Even though this was really dumb and it shouldn't be the way I should do this, I'm gonna do this. Because screw it. Because just screw it. I'm just doing it. Just typing. One, and then index 3. There we go. And then what we're going to do here is we're going to go to playstyle, and then we will create an instance. So func, and because I don't remember how to do this. Whoop, I didn't mean to do that. Lock that back up. Do this. Then we go back to the original spawner one, which is here. And we want to create instance, and we're just going to straight up copy this, because why type something? I've already typed it, and while this is going to need a lot of changing, I can at the very least do this here. Well, actually, I might not even need to do that. Player types, and then we just do number. So I'm going to say index. Right, and then we don't need a spawn node reference because it's going to be on the player selector. There we go. Look at that. Anyway, let's see. So I think actually that might be enough. If I just do, I might not have even needed this extra little function, but I'll keep it there, because why not? Playstyle index. I think I typed it like that, right? Let's see, go to characters again. Man, this is so terrible looking. Anyway, okay, so there we go. Index, index.instance, add child, index.instance. So let's try it, see if it worked. So we're going to delete that. We're going to go here. We're going to say load player. and it's gonna be a, whoop, woo, no, you made a mistake. There it is. Okay, that should do it. Get index stock. Let's look at global here for a second. Yeah. Index is 0. Oh, because it doesn't exist right now. That's right. That's actually correct. So we're gonna put down a player just to have. Okay, actually, what breaks? Well, let me see what breaks first. So, I instance and get child count. If get player, so we want this. Is not equal to null. Then we're going to say, do this. So this is basically just a short check to make sure that the character actually exists in the game. So that should... We'll probably encounter a few bugs like this before we start. There it is. Look at that. Alright, so now he's... Whoa! Jeez Louise! That is not how that's supposed to work. Whew. Alright. Okay. Okay, I'm curious. Let's hard code in. Let's hard code in a 1. Let's see, because that's the shield character, right? Right. That's not how that'd work. It would be like this. Let's restart that. Whoa, what the fuck's going on? Alright. Huh. What did it do? What did it do? It's a good thing we have this bit here. Well, not really good, but it's useful. I mean, I'm probably gonna have to do something with this to fix it, but... Let's look here. Start. So on player selector is a player shield. That makes sense. So then why is it freaking out? You know what? I wonder what happened if I change the type to just a node, and then we go back into the script. Oh, wait, no, I can't do that, right? I can't do that, because... Right, it's under that. So, what is it doing? So if I just add a player to it, right? So if I take player... Scenes, object scenes, and we're just going to add a regular player to the player selector, and then we're going to try it, and there should now obviously there'd be 2, right? Now they're both freaking out. Hello, welcome. Yes, you're just in time to encounter the first major bug of the day. Let's comment this out so I can show you what I'm talking about. Why is he white? Oh, right. Yep. There it is, in all its glory. I think I have a strong feeling I know what's going on though. Let's go to player, because a lot of this movement is local. We get global, which honestly it should be anyway. Let's see, is there any? Yeah, because there's get global mouse position right there. Okay, well that's already a problem. Let's see if that fixed it. Whew, alright, now it's just gone. So then let's try local. Let's try local for everything. So find get global mouse position, and we're going to, there should be a way to change this, right? Is there a way to change this? Maybe not here, but let's try it. Get, nope. I'm pretty sure there's a way to change every single one, but we'll just do it this way, because screw it. I'm not gonna look. It would just be faster if I did it this way. It's more just to like saw pancake. It's more. It's not. I'm not showing you bugs because I'm like, you know, oh hey, you get to you know. I'm looking for advice. It's more just, hey, this is the first problem. I'm gonna complain to you. You get to be my in coding. We have something, or in software development, there's a term called rubber ducky. It's basically just like, you know, it refers to like what some programmers do, where they'll speak to a rubber duck to sort of explain the problem to them. You know, obviously though it's not real, it's not listening, it doesn't understand anything. But you know, just let me be passive aggressive. Okay, all right, I'll let you be passive aggressive. I drink my Gatorade. Now you're probably wondering, why is a robot drinking Gatorade? It's because it tastes good. Let's see. So now you're like a rubber ducky. That's what you are. You're a rubber ducky. Sorry. All of chat is a rubber ducky. Maybe maybe that if this whole thing takes off, I should maybe I'll call chat that. Even when I'm not programming, they're just gonna be duckies. Fun fact: there's also a special, like, really dangerous hack. Ooh, it's I was happy and now I'm not. Oh, that's gross. Oh, what the fuck is this? Oh, yuck. Oh man, that is not okay. Okay. All right. Oh, that was bad. That made me very upset. Alright, well... Oh, man, that was not okay. Okay. You know... Let's see here. I'm going to set it back to what it was before. we go. And I think, and this should go back to being bad. It's gonna freak out again. There we go. But what we're gonna do, I think this is gonna be a let's just solve the problem instead of let's figure out why it's breaking. I know what can fix it. Now, I think a good programmer would try to understand what's happening and solve the problem by you know, very, very cleverly, or not. I guess really clever is not the word I'm looking for. It's more like insightfully, sort of, you know, inspect what's going on and see the numbers change, and they go, oh, it's doing this, but I know it was working when it was a child of this, right? So if it's like just here, it's just under the player selector like that, it's gonna work, right? Yeah, now it works fine. So the solution to this problem is to do this. Or the actual solution to this problem, the one that's fast, is this. Alright, export, and then we're going to go... What are we going to do? We're going to type in... it's not pack scene, it's a node path. A node path is just a path to a node, as you'd expect. Spawn red. Node. The fastest solution isn't always the best solution, no, but in this case, I think that it's not going to introduce any bugs. I think we're okay. I think it's okay. Like, if I do this right, so... And we're gonna say... thing dot underscore instance equals... dot position equals position. But why is it doing? Yeah, that doesn't need to. I don't need to be indented here. There we go. That should work. Cool. So now, let's delete this. Oh, right. There's no node. There's no parent node right now. Player selector. Assign to world. There we go. Save it. Bam. Oh yes, I'm 100% sure that they said that during development. I'm not even going to disagree with you there. I am not going to disagree with you there. I do think, though, there's a balance between solving a problem fast versus solving a problem right, because depending on how big the problem, like, you could be introducing problems in the future, but I can't anticipate. Well, one, this is a small project. It's not you know, CD Projekt Red, huge, big, mega, super expensive game. It's, you know, it's a phone game, and also, like, I can't see any problem, and this is probably something they also said. I can't see any problems that this could cause in the future. So for now, I'm gonna say the easiest way to solve it is just to put it back into the state that it originally was, because I changed the state of the node tree. So you know, to some degree, I'm kind of breaking the way it was supposed to be designed, I guess. Granted, it should be able to work no matter what node it's parented under. For now, I can just do this and solve the problem. I will probably want to come back and figure out why that's happening, but for now, while I'm streaming, at the very least, I'm gonna do that. But you are right, Saw Pancake. It is true. Oh fuck. Now I'm smiling, but I'm not pretending. I'm 100% authentic. How dare you? Okay. Wait a second. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Oh. 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 Honestly, I will say though, regarding the smiling thing, how dare the ducky talk back? Ah! Yep. Yeah, that's the wrench in the whole thing, is that the duck can no talk back. So I can't just bullshit. I can't just keep talking and just say words until I figure out a problem, because somebody might go, wait, what is that supposed to mean? You're crazy. You're doing crazy person coding. And you'd be surprised how many of the games that you like are built off of crazy person coding. Because it's a lot. It's a lot. You'd be surprised at how much just of the things you use on a day-to-day basis are written on not good code. We are living on houses made of made of straw and freaking held together with duct tape, and we all just pretend that everything's fine. And that sounds a lot more nihilistic than it's supposed to. I think it's hilarious. When you see behind the curtain, and I think this is with every kind of business, when you see behind the curtain, when you see how the sausage is made, you start to realize, man, things really aren't as a set as you sound like someone from I've never played the game, but I can kind of understand what you're saying a little bit. See, yeah, it's a little bit like that. Yeah, everything is, we have is a frick. What is get tree? We'll do this for now. But yeah, no, like yeah, it's like you're talking happily while saying things that are terrible. Take your happy pill, doggo. Unfortunately, on account of being a robot, the happy pill won't work. It'll just get burned for power resources. Take a dried rice bath. So I will say that for the purposes of possible underwater missions and stuff like that, this body is completely waterproof. And the thing is like, you'd say, well, I mean, humans, they're waterproof, right? Or like they can get water in them. It's like, yeah, but it goes through a special thing designed to take the water in. I mean, if water gets anywhere it's not supposed to be, that's a problem for anything, not just robots. That's anybody. I don't know why I went on that tangent. I will say though, a dried rice bath would be interesting. Just filling a tub full of rice, just sitting in there and just watching your body shrivel up into a tiny little grape or a tiny little raisin. I mean, that not for me. It'd be totally fine for me, but for other people. They're non-robot dogs. Waterproof is liquid proof. Waterproof is liquid proof. Yeah, liquid proof is best. Let's see. Get tree. How does this work? Oh. Duh. Okay. I do think this is fine, actually. Yeah, get tree dot get underscore node. Think this is fine. Think this is fine. What do you mean it's not declared in the current scope, you dingus? Every node has that function. Like soda spilling or Gatorade. Every liquid, yes. I will say that you gotta, I gotta avoid drinking soda to a minimum, just for a little bit of taste. But you gotta clean out the pipes, so because it gets sticky in there. So you gotta be careful. That sounded like it could go very terrible places. Ugh. I created an image for myself I didn't want. Let's see here. So, I am not actually doing that. That one's not on purpose. That one's not on purpose. I see somebody in here who's named Bible Thumps, and I think that's great. That's just perfect time to show up. Is right when I start talking about freaking degeneracy. All right. Oh, right. Get tree. No. Wait. Yes. That is fine. That's how that works. Okay. Cool. Things are happening. Freaking stuff's happening. All right. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. What the frick is in? Wait. What the frick is in a tree? Scene tree. Root. Okay, so let's get root. So where the right? Close that script, and then we go there. Then we go here. There we go. Dot root. I am kind of shocked that I didn't anticipate. Oh yes, like if I drink soda, it gets all sticky in there, and I gotta clean it out. It's like that that thought went all the way through every part of my mind, and just was like, no, that's cool, that's fine, nothing's weird about that. All right, there's no root function. Oh no, I'm all sticky. I gotta go clean it out. Ugh. Yes, I'm bringing it back up. Because now I can't. I'm like, now I'm thinking about it, and I can't not think about it. Yes, I know. Dirty mind. I know. I have a very dirty mind. Trying to solve this code. And I wish I had a joke for that, but I don't. Fuck. Oh, wait, what? That's root viewport. What if I get all sticky? Oh no! Oh no! It's gonna take a lot of time to clean that all out. Guess I'm gonna be here for a while. Man. You know, it's funny. My sister knows this channel exists. Yeah. Oh no, my pipes are all full. Ugh, yuck, yuck. Ah. As you know, like I said, my sister watches this, so, or at least she has watched some of my stuff. So there is a non-zero chance that she will hear this. To be fair, she's actually in the building, so she can just hear it. She might just hear it. Oh, please no more, mister. Yeah, exactly. God. I don't want no more soda. This is like heavy quotes over soda. God damn it. This is terrible. Everything is terrible. Everything's terrible right now. It's funny. It's funny. Not saying it's not funny, but it's terrible. Golly gosh darn it. What the heck is happening here? Get node, parent node. This should be working! Okay, where is it? Let me see. Is the player even there? I should probably be checking that. Okay, it's not. The player's not there. It's just not there. Okay, so why? What's going on? This is here. Spawner does the same thing though, right? There's a node path. And look at this garbage. I'm disgusted with this. What would your parents think of all the soda you're drinking, doggo? Yeah, saw pancake. Like I said, I keep my soda consumption to a minimum. It's very important, not healthy. Not healthy. I got some cherry I got some cherry Pepsi, you know, but you know, I made sure to, you know, do it with a very, you know, very safe, very, you know, with moderation. I didn't go too crazy. I love cherry Pepsi though. I love cherry Pepsi. But no, you know, I think I indulge in the soda a healthy amount, as any responsible person should. I see no problem with my soda consumption. Fruity, yes. Well, the best. The best. I feel like this can be made bad, which is why I'm cracking up a little bit. But my favorite Pepsi is vanilla Pepsi. Well, it's cherry vanilla is like the best, but I think I kind of prefer vanilla over cherry. But yeah, obviously vanilla, haha, you know. If you know, it ties in with the overarching joke here. Cherry vanilla is good. Cherry vanilla is like, and you can only usually get those at like those machines that like have all the different sodas. There it is. And oh, the fuck. Okay, I'll do that then. But yeah, like you can only usually get like cherry vanilla. Yeah. You can only usually get cherry vanilla at those machines that like can mix all of the stuff together. Or like, you know, it's like this really huge like, you know, like touch screen. You got like all these different settings you can do. I don't know why people don't like those though. I think the sodas that those things make are really good. And you know, I think I might later go and clip the degeneracy moment, because I feel like that maybe has some mileage. Let's see, current scene, get node. Maybe that's also true. Maybe my tastes just aren't as refined as a fully flesh and blood person. You know, I got, you know, it's the, you know, you're nulling, you're dulling the you know, experience of life when you switch to a robot body. And that, I say, screw those guys. Robot bodies are cool. I can have a gun on my arm if I wanted. Gun arms are cool. Screw taste buds. Get gun appendages. That's my new rule. All right. Okay, so okay, so this doesn't need to happen. It could just be get node. So saw pancake, I see what you're doing there with the long barrels on your gun arms. But that's making me think of things that I really don't want to see now. that's gross. I'm my brain is like, hey, guns and lewd idea here, take this idea, take this thing, take this image, and now I have it, and I really don't want that. And that's I'm not doing yeah, sure, whatever. Gun arms, yep, I mean, yes, you're correct. It's not, you know, it's not your fault that when you say it, it automatically, you know, make that connection. But you knew what you were doing when you said that. You knew absolutely what you were doing. Take a pew pew from them. Okay, so this still should break, if I'm correct. Whoops. Yep. So, oh, I know why. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a node that sends out a notification to everything when it's loaded. So we're going to do create player. What is create player? Oh, right. Create player is that. What if I just did this? Actor.load player. All right, let's try that. Oh, all right. That's a decent workaround. I'll take that. All right, cool. And so now it should, if I'm correct. So right now this is lives. So we do that, and then what we're gonna do is when this which thing? So we'll have a signal. We'll have a signal that this thing attaches to. So signal. Oh, hey Japs. Things got weird. Things got weird. Talk of cleaning pipes and soda. Yeah, no, I don't get that either, Saw Pancake. Okay, so yeah, no, there was you can go back. I'll show you. Japs, what I was talking about later. I don't want to go and explain it again. It's terrible. Oh man. All right. Let's see here. I'm taking like, I feel like I've been like psychologically poisoned. I'm just taking psych damage, like every single freaking every minute, just a big chunk. I'm a guy. Of course, my head's in the gutter. This is the nature of just being. Listen, I drew this. Of course, my head is in the gutter. I mean, you can't. It's too late for me. See, signal, we want it to be switch. And then when we load a player, switch. And so then what we do now, oh wait, no, that's not what we want to do. We want to do it first. We want to do it first. So we want to do this. And then create a new instance. So we're going to do like that. Beyond salvation, you shall die. Yep. Yeah, no, that I knew. That I knew. I will say though, like, I kind of grew up in a very like or not, it wasn't like sheltered. It was just, I was pretty innocent. I didn't see a lot of weird stuff. And every time I think I've like hit rock bottom, I find something on the internet that just proves me very wrong. Yeah, so I will say that I cannot physically say that I am as degenerate as some people on the internet and in real life. There's people out there that are way more degenerate than I'll ever be or ever hope to be. I hope. I hope I never get there. Hope I never get to like the freaking like, you know, the freaking, you know, worst you could see in like E621 or something. Something can be cursed and blessed at the same time. Like what's that game? Sonic Dreams. That one. That game is a trip. Japs, you like Sonic? Do you? that's already degenerate. It can get worse. It can get worse. And also, it's not really truly furry. It's kimono. It's you know, it's anime, anthropomorphic. It's different. Japs, have you heard of Sonic Dreams? I want to see if you can, if you can, because he's the resident Sonic fan. I think he might have more info on it than I would, even though it's technically a fan game. But well, fan in heavy quotes. But I will say, I haven't played it, but I know. Yeah, I Let's Played it a long time ago. I don't even think I actually released the Let's Play, but it was a very long time ago. That was fun. That was a fun game. That was a fun experience. And Salt Pancake, really, you should just go and play it. Like, just go look it up online. Just give it a download. Go play it. You should go play it. You really should. Just play it. It's a good game. It's a really good game. Let's see, player selector. Yeah, kind of. Sonic Dreams kind of has that energy. It's a little bit. It's not quite there, but it's also way worse in some other ways. Yeah, Sonic kind of took on his own personality on Dorkly. Gosh, I haven't thought about Dorkly in a while, though. In a very long while. Right. Oh, that's right. That's right. We're going to have a signal get attached to every single instance with us, so have some of that happening. I think I have an example of that in the UI. There it is. Connect. That's it. I forget. Is E631 some kind of chemical thing? I've never heard of that before, and I'm not looking it up. I am smarter than that. I'm a big brain dog. I know when there's a possible trap. I mean, you know, obviously. All right. Let's see here. Target. So we're gonna go. Oh wait, no. I forget what is it again? It's connect. I think it's switch, right? Wait, do I have? No, oh yeah, okay, I do have insert on. Let's turn that off. Is disolium? Ooh, big science. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna assume it's cool and interesting and probably helpful for society, but I ain't no chemist, man. I don't know no chemist. And bleaching his eyes. Well, yeah. It's like oh god, I can't say it because it's actually a lot worse. But there's a joke where like somebody's like talks about a fake, I think it's like a fake Japanese professor who happens to also have stuff to do with a type of Japanese or a very type of fetish that's very popular in Japan. Leading somebody into searching that up. Method. So target is going to be thing_instance. And then this is going to be instance that binds. Is that how it works? That's not how that works, is it? Let's see, which one was it again? It was here, character menu. Yeah, it's just that. Oh, wait, I know what's going on. Yeah, that's fine. Yes, exactly. Yes. You're exactly correct. Yeah, saw a pancake. You've got it exactly right. Or, I think it's similar to that, at least. Let's see. Back to so remove self, and then we go back to player, and we have an option here to remove self. So there should be a remove self thing here. I think bullets operate on the same rule, right? And actually, let's go do this here. There. That makes things easier to read. Should be damage bullet. Sunglasses cats. Yep, okay, cool. You know, I just realized, like, if I start humming to myself a different... So I'm not actually listening to the music that's currently playing, so I might hum a different song to myself as I'm typing. completely conflicting with the music that's already playing. Should be careful of that. But I have the, I don't know why the sunglasses cats remind me of the Persona 4 victory music, but it does. Because the Hollow Knight OST might be copyrighted and this isn't. I can post this anywhere and not have to worry about it. One of my other live streams had music in it from a copyrighted source, and YouTube was having none of that. All right. Making my mic pick up my little thinky taps. What else do I need to do? Oh, right. So when this thing removes itself, this needs to... So if this one remove itself, this thing needs to be set to... Just kind of watching the little comic play out with your emotes there, Saw Pancake. I do notice. That's not what I want. I do want, though... No. Yeah, get path. Cool. That's what I wanted. So... Okay, what's happening over there now? I don't get any of that. remove. Freaking, what am I doing again? Oh, right. I am going to player object. It's gonna be player. Where are you, man? There. So when it starts, we're going to do this. There, cool. So now everything should work. Is that it? Let me see. Let's go back to game. I'll go to... Okay, let's just do this instead. So I don't have to even worry about it. There, boom, done. Wait. Now we're done. Well, now that I know, it is a very gripping story. True. Well, I mean, to be fair, I was interested in it the whole way through. You know, I was just merely, you know, giving it room to breathe. So, they were absolutely fine. Hey, let's not, well, of course you know what my interests are. I mean, look at my character. Does that look like somebody who wouldn't get an anime reference? Well, I mean, to be fair, I don't watch that much anime, but, you know, still. Like, there's a lot of weeb happening right here. It's just the way it is. Alright, so... Now when the node first starts, we're gonna go there. That should do it. What are you talking about? It's literally right in here. Where's global? Yeah, that should just work. Why Why isn't it working? Oh, in base nil. That's right. That makes sense. And that's why I did it that way. Okay. What can I do? Let's see. Now I'm searching stuff up again. That's your mechanical heart after drinking soda. Ew. It was all wet. It's gross. Let's see, friend. Okay, am I looking up something that's going to take more than a couple seconds to figure out? No, this should be fine. Let's do this while I wait. Alright, it seems like Signal is the best way to go about it, unfortunately. Unfortunately. I guess then... So what we're going to do is we're going to add a signal that this then creates. So there. And there. Boom. Done. Alright. Oh, wait, no, it's not, because it needs to look like this. That's how you sound. Game broken forever. No. No, not broken forever. It is merely a setback. Merely a minor setback. Minorest of setbacks. Now look at that. Now the lives haven't done anything, so let's do this, and then we'll go game global dot update UI bam bam. Look at that! Ah, it works so good! Yes! That shouldn't be how that works, though. Let's see, play selector. It might be free, depending. It's taking long to make, but it might just be free. In base nil. What? Why? I don't understand. Let's go to spawn path, or play selector. Oh, well, how about we just do this then? Wait, right. Just remove the whole thing. Well then. Free is too much. Freaking... I'm not paying you to play my game. Sorry. Not gonna happen.